Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video is going to be about what do people remember about you? So pile number 1, you're going to be the green aventurine crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the tiger's eyes crystal. And pile number 3, you're going to be the red carnelian crystal. So again, pile number 1, green aventurine crystal. Pile number 2, tiger's eyes crystal. And pile number 3, red carnelian crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the green aventurine crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous file or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 1, what do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? We have the Ace of Swords. So this is like clarity. We also have 2 owls here. So wisdom. People remember your wisdom. Okay. Your wise words, your wise advice. Some of you could be guidance counselors here, therapists here. I'm getting public speaker as well. I'm getting like also like poetry. I'm getting content creator, but also writing. You could be a writer here because we have the sword. So maybe that people remember you, what they remember about you is like your creative writing skills. Okay. What do people remember about you? My pile number 1. What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What do people remember about you? We have the 9 of Swords. I'm getting like the 9 of Swords is like the card of like worry, anxiety, sleepless nights. But I'm not gonna like people remember you for that. They remember you for what they remember about you is how you handle yourself in a stressful situation. Some of you may have experienced like a loss or like gone through or some sort of tragedy, and it could have been like very stressful, or like you're like, I'm getting like very like anxious. You were probably very anxious or had depression in when you were going through that experience. However, is the way that you bounce back from this. Okay, so it could have been like a loss or, like I said, a tragedy that you've gone through, and people remember how strong you are, how strong you were, like mentally, especially like mentally, because I feel like this is something that was like very I heard catastrophic. Whatever it is that happened to you with the 9 of Swords, It caused you a lot of anguish, but people remember you for like striving and then like getting yourself back up after this tragedy. Like somebody does not want me to speak. Like, and I know Mercury's not retrograding, so it's been going on for past couple of readings. Like whoever it is, like, yo, this person's like not stopping. Like they're relentless. They really don't want me to talk. But yeah, people remember you for taking leaps of faith, for walking by faith and not by sight, because I feel like whatever tragedy that you've gone through could have been something that most people would have like just given up on life. They would have given up on life with the Nine of Swords. They would have just like been like, okay, this is how my life is going to turn out. There's no hope. There's no future for me. It is what it is. I just have to give up, throw in the towel. But you didn't. You still persevere. You still push through, and people remember you for that. What do people remember about you? We have the Judgment card. So we have Capricorn and we have Aries. So with this energy, with the Judgment card, what people remember about you is your sense of like you have a good moral compass, okay? And you have a lot of wisdom to you. Going back to the word wisdom, especially if you are younger here, like let's say if you are in your early 20s, okay? Or like late 20s, I'm getting like you're wise beyond your years, and people remember that about you. They know that you are somebody who has a lot to offer. So that's why I was gonna, maybe some of you are guidance counselors, psychologists here, therapists, something to do with like helping people with the mental, okay? Like something to do with mental agility. What do people remember about you? Yeah, your accomplishments with the World card. I feel like you've accomplished a lot in a short period of time, or like very young. So I feel like some of you, you could be a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like this is what I'm getting here. And this is like a major accomplishment if you are a millionaire before the age of 30, because a lot of people, it takes them a long time to get to a million. And that's okay because everybody's on their own timeline. But I feel like this is something that people remember about you, like your drive, your determination, and your ability to accomplish great things. Okay, like you're very disciplined here. Okay, so you could be an earth sign, or like I'm getting like, yeah, you see the Hermit. That's what I was getting, earth sign. You could be a Virgo here, don't have to be. You could also be a Taurus. We are in Taurus season. Or a Capricorn, okay? Very resourceful. People remember that about you. What people remember about you as well is that you are an introverted individual, okay? Like you don't really talk much. You're very quiet but observant. This is what I'm getting here. Very wise and observant with the Hermit card. People remember that about you. Also your kindness, because Hermit is Virgo energy and Virgo rules the sixth house, and sixth house is all about like service to others. Number 6 is service to others. Okay, like if you're life path number 6, like your life may revolve about like your life purpose may revolve about helping people, helping your community. Like it's also about working together, collaborative energy. Okay, equal give and take. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so you could be you don't have to be a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. You could have Virgo in North Node. But people remember that about you, your act of kindness and service. Wow, we have the Emperor. Wow. Could be an Aries here. Don't have to be. Just energy, guys, okay? So with the Emperor energy, what I'm getting here, people remember your leadership qualities and your skills. That's what they remember about you. And that's why I was getting like you're accomplished. Some of you, like I said, you could have like, you're a millionaire right now. Okay? Like you made it, and you did it in a short period of time because you were so disciplined, so focused. And it doesn't matter your age, okay? Because I'm getting like people in the same age group as you admire that about you, because like you are a source of inspiration for them, because they're like, okay, well, if pal number one could do it, then that means I could do it too. Obviously you have haters because it comes with territory. However, the way that people remember you, they remember you for your drive and determination and your strong will. Okay, like you get things done no matter what. That's what people remember you for. What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Ooh, Seven of Cups. Ooh, you have options here. Not only do you have options in love, you have options in like opportunities when it comes to career, okay? And people remember that about you. Like you have created opportunities for yourself. That's what people remember about you. Like you are somebody who is very resourceful here and very creative. Your creativity is what opened a lot of doors for you. You have multiple skill sets and talent that you can utilize in order to diversify your portfolio when it comes to like money, okay? You have like I feel like some of you have like that's how you became a millionaire. You have multiple source of income, and they say that the average millionaire has like seven source of income. So I feel like this is what you did. You may have like, you have your own business, you have a 9 to 5, maybe like you're scaling your business, and it might be online business. When it's online, you don't need to physically be there, right? Like not like a brick and mortar where you have to either be at the location or hire people, and like it costs a lot for the overhead. So maybe you did something like it's only online and you don't really have to do as much. Like maybe the initial lift to set up and implement your business was like the hardest part, but then once the business start to boom, it was like easy. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here, and people remember that about you. What do people remember about you? Yeah, we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you're calm, cool, and collected demeanor. You're very calm, cool, and collected under pressure. This is what people remember about you with the Temperance card. They also remember like your ability to transfer negative energy or negative experiences into something positive, going back to the Nine of Swords. You're resilient here. You have a resilient spirit and you're optimistic. People remember that about you. What do people remember about you? Ooh, okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Your amazing work ethics. And I'm not even surprised that the Eight of Pentacles came out, because that's the energy that I'm getting from you, my pound one, as well. Like you have amazing work ethics, and that's what people remember about you. And that's how you got to the position that you are in today, okay? And you definitely have the Maddest touch. You have amazing creative ideas when it comes to making money. You're definitely a money maker. Yo, some of you are like getting there too. Like, your money's up. Okay, like this is what I'm getting here with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, people remember that about you. Obviously, they don't know how much money that you have, but they know you got it like that. Like they know. Okay, my fellow one, they know. What do people remember about you? We have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, your talent. You're very skilled and talented here with the Two of Pentacles. That's why I was getting like you may have like multiple source of income here. I don't know, you have a scalable business. That's what I keep hearing, scalable business. You do have a blueprint. Some of you may have, like maybe you bought a franchise or something like that, where you don't really have to do much because it's already built for you. All you did is like just purchase like the company itself. So like, Tim Hortons, McDonald's, you could have that as a franchise. There's also other stores like Five Guys and those restaurant chains. Like you could buy them, like and then you don't have to do much because there's already like a system in place. All you're doing is just buying the business or the location itself. Okay, so maybe you've done something like that. People remember that about you. Like you're very, very business savvy. That's what I'm getting here, business savvy. So that's why I feel like maybe some of you could be Taurus as well, because we are in Taurus season, and we have like a lot of earth grounding energy here. What do people remember about you? Ooh, we have the High Priestess. Okay, you could be a Cancer. And we have two cardinal signs here. Okay, so yeah, you definitely have amazing leadership qualities. But people remember, what they remember about you is your spiritual practices or your spiritual beliefs. Like you're definitely in alignment with your purpose. You walk in your purpose, and people remember that about you. You have a strong spiritual practice here. What do people? Wow, we have the Page of Wands. Your enthusiasm, your zest for life, your passion. What do people remember about you? Wow, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so you're definitely like a scholar here, a student of life, because these two are students. This is more like mental, like a book smart with the Page of Swords. They learn by reading, okay? And then the Page of Wands is more about, like, taking action, like implementing what they've learned, okay, into action, taking passionate action, the zest, like the drive. That's what they have, okay? So people remember that about you. You're always driven from when you were young, okay? So what do people remember about you? What do people remember? Ooh, okay. Queen of Pentacles, come through, guys. Okay, pals. Okay, yes. You're independent, self-sufficient. Okay, people remember that about you. Whether you are a woman or a man, they remember like how you are very practical. Okay, like very practical. Like you're methodical in everything that you do. Okay, people remember that about you. Okay, so what do people remember? Yeah, Four of Swords, lay back. Like you're very laid back. Like you're not the type of person that gets like caught up in drama. You're not all up in the mix. And that's one thing that people admire about you as well. What do people remember about you? What do we have here? What do we have? Ooh, King of Cups. Not only are you book smart, you're street smart, you're emotionally intelligent. Yeah, like you don't get caught up in drama. You don't get involved in people's BS. What do people remember about you? Wow, the Ten of Cups. The fact that you're family oriented as well, that you're very loving and nurturing too, especially with the King of Cups being here too. What do people remember about you, my Pablo one? What do people remember about you? Ooh, we have Sagittarius, expand. So, and we do have Sagittarius here with Temperance card. Yeah, like you are a far-sighted individual with the Sagittarius energy. You're bold and you're daring. People remember that about you. And I feel like this is what got you to where you are today because of your boldness, your adventurous spirit. What do people remember about you? Just one card. What do we have here? Ooh, Pallas, Athena. Think. This is like Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, you're very street smart and book smart because we do have the King of Cups here. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Very intellectual, like very smart. Some of you may have graduated with honors. What do people remember about you? Wow, didn't I say second house resources? You definitely could be a Taurus here, but you're extremely resourceful. That's what people remember about you, how resourceful you are. Like you don't really need other people. Like you created your own resources based on your own like skill sets and talents, okay? What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What do people remember? Wow, we have Mars, motion. Okay, we have Aries here already, but you could also be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart. Your drive, your strong will. Yeah, you're passionate, you're determined, you get things done. You're not a procrastinator. Whenever you put your mind to something, you do it. And people remember that about you. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to my channel. This is Style Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 2, you picked the Tiger's Eyes crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started so we don't pick up the energy of previous spell or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 2. What do people remember about you, my pal number 2? What do people remember about you, pal number 2? What do people remember about you? Ooh. your charm, your wits about you. You're very loving and nurturing with the Knight of Cups, romantic. I feel like you have exes that still remember how you used to love them, how you used to care so much for them, how you were like so interested in them. Okay, like when you were around, when you were in their lives, like you were very committed. People remember you for your loyalty. Okay, so what do people remember about you? Wow. Nine of Cups again, guys. You could definitely be your water sign or have water in your chart, but very loving and nurturing energy. Your emotional intelligence is what people remember about you. You're very book smart and street smart. You know how to read a room. Okay. What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? Ooh, we have the Knight of Wands. I'm getting like your adventurous spirit, your bold nature here. I'm getting like with the Knight of Wands, you're somebody who goes out, like you do things differently than other people. You're more bold and courageous with the Knight of Wands, and people remember that about you. Maybe you were always the first in your friend group to do something different or to step outside of your comfort zone to explore uncharted territories. Like some of you, people remember you for your ability to like try new things. Like I feel like a lot of you may have traveled to multiple countries or different cities, or you lived in different countries or different cities. So maybe some of you, you made a bold move by moving from your hometown to another country altogether. Okay, and you did the, you may have done this when you were younger with the Page of Wands, sorry, the Knight of Wands, my Page of Wands, maybe like in your early 20s. So what do people remember about you? Just one card, please. We have the Hangman. Okay, yeah, you think outside the box. People remember you for your innovative ideas. That's what they remember about you. You had innovative ideas, or outside the box, or just different. Like I feel like some people may have made you feel like you were odd, okay, because of your ideas. So what do people remember about you? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, your independence, self-sufficient energy, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. That's what people remember about you with the Queen of Pentacles. You're very dedicated here. Self-sufficient. You were very independent from a young age, and people remember that about you, especially your family members, okay? That you were always bold and daring. And I feel like that's something that your family tried to suppress. They could have been like intimidated by your independence, your boldness, your daring nature, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles. What do people remember? What do people remember about you? What do people remember? We have the Magician, okay? What I'm getting here with this Magician energy, what people remember about you is like you're very skilled and talented, okay? You have like you could be like a master manifester. So maybe you spoke things into existence in front of people and they've seen your power. They remember your how powerful your voice is, your command, okay, the way that you command the universe, the way that you command things to happen for you, and your beliefs, your belief system and your mindset. Okay, so I feel like some of you could be manifestation coaches here. I'm gonna, like, some of you, this is where you venture into, like, you're a manifestation coach. You help people manifest their life into existence, or you have been doing that for a very long time. So I see 1010 on my clock. So maybe like you may see this number 1010 as well, but this is definitely a number of manifestation as well. So there's something to do with manifestation that people remember about you. Okay, like maybe you've, like, let's say for instance, like you're there driving, you're going to the mall and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get a parking spot right in front of the mall entrance, and boom, you get to the mall and you get the parking spot right in front of the mall entrance, and people have seen you like manifest in real time. Okay, what do people remember about you? What do people, ooh, Six of Wands. Ooh, like you have like a very upstanding, upscale reputation with the Six of Wands. People remember that about you. Like you are somebody, you are reputable here. Like your, like let's say like your work, your talents is a very like remarkable. People remember that about you. Like what 601's like, what's the word? It's not coming to me. It's like not coming out. It's there's a specific word that I want to say, but it's like somebody does not want me to say it. Like they don't want you to know that. But you are remembered for the quality, okay? Upscale, quality, okay? Six of Wands. That's what Six of Wands is. It's about quality as well, okay? Reputable, upscale. That's what I'm getting. Like you're remembered for that. You're exquisite. I'm getting exquisite taste as well. You have high standards for yourself. You're remembered for that, for your high standards. What do, ooh, we have the Lovers. Okay, so you could definitely be a Gemini here because we have Gemini twice. We also have a Virgo and we have Pisces. So you could be a mutable sign. So you are also remembered for your versatility. Like I feel like you are very skilled and agile. Okay, some of you have multiple skill sets and talent that you guys could utilize. Maybe you're an alchemist here. You could be a Sagittarius too, because we have mutable energy. You know how to alchemize things, okay? And you know how to, like, yeah, very versatile energy. We have the Lovers and then we have the Magician. Yeah, okay. What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? We have the Page of Swords. You're sharp mind, how intellectual, like you have stimulating conversation with the Page of Swords. You're a great conversationalist here. People remember that about you, how articulate you are. Some of you may speak more than one language here as well with the Page of Swords. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so what do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? What do people remember? We have the Four of Wands. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of stability, abundance that surrounds you, my pal, number two. And that's what people remember about you, how stable you were, like, and how stable you currently are as well. But like when you were around these people, like your stability, your stable energy was very contagious because then you brought a sense of calm, happiness, and joy wherever you went. Okay. And people remember that about you. What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What do people remember about you? We have the King of Cups. Your emotional intelligence here. You're remembered for that. Like you know how to read a room. Like I was saying with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is here twice, and now we have the King of Cups. So you could definitely have water because we do have Pisces here. You don't have to be a water sign. You could have water in your chart, but you don't have to be like, your sun sign doesn't have to be a water, okay? It could be like your Mercury, or like your Venus could be a water sign, could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The way that you handle yourself with people, okay? What do people remember you for? Your accomplishments with the World card. You could be a well-rounded individual here, and people remember you for that. Like, yeah, you're very methodical in everything that you do. So you could definitely have Earth in your chart. We do have Virgo here. You're methodical in your approach. You're strategic, okay? You think things through and then you execute flawlessly. People remember you for that, for your flawless execution of like your plans. Okay, you're very organized here. What do people remember you for? Wow, we have the High Priestess. Ooh, okay. So with this energy with the High Priestess, you're remembered for your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual gifts, and your spiritual practices. Some of you could definitely be tarot readers as well. You could be a Cancer here. You're very driven. This is what I'm getting here, and people remember you for that. But your spiritual practices and your spiritual knowledge is something that people associate you with, okay? Like, I feel like you were always ahead of your time. You could be an Aquarius here, but you were always ahead of your time, like ahead of like the curve, like the herd. I'm like the herd. Okay, some people like now they're catching up to what you were talking about like 10 years ago or 5 years ago or like even like 3 years ago. Like you were already on to something bigger and better while these people were still asleep, and it doesn't make you better than them. It just means that you were more advanced, or your soul is more advanced than their soul, and they were on a different path than yours. Like they had maybe more learning to do, while maybe you have more, maybe you have had like multiple reincarnation, and when you reincarnate multiple times, you definitely come back with the knowledge that you've had from the past. So that's why, like, you're more advanced in certain aspect or certain sphere. So this is what I'm getting here. When it comes to spirituality, some of you could be like I said, tarot reader, numerologist, occultist here, but you're remembered for that, okay? So what do people remember about you? So what do people remember about you? Ooh, 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 we have the Empress. Okay, my pal number 2 come through. Okay. Definitely for your beauty. You're definitely remembered for your beauty. That is like one thing that whenever people bring up your name, they're like, oh, yo, pal number 2's fire. Like she's so pretty or he's so handsome. Okay, that's what I'm getting here with the Empress energy. You're remembered for that. And I'm also getting like your creativity, okay? Because the Empress is creativity, Venusian energy. So you could be a Libra or a Taurus. And what I'm getting here, like your luxurious taste, like your standards, you're remembered for your standards because I feel like you always had high standards for yourself. You always wanted to have the best food, the best man, the best girl, the best everything. Okay, it was always like the best. Okay, and people remember you for that. Okay, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. We have Cancer twice. We have a Libra. We have Taurus. But like with the Chariot energy, your people remember you for being committed because the Chariot is a very committed energy. It's very driven. Okay, go-getter energy. Okay, that's what the Chariot is, a go-getter, because you see how you have the 2 horses and he's just controlling the chariot, right? So he's like focusing on one specific goal and he's not going to stop until he gets there. So you're remembered for that, your drive and determination to accomplish your goals. And you have like, when you're focused, you're laser focused and you don't stop until you reach it. So what do people remember about you? Your loyalty. I'm telling you, ooh, you have an ex or exes that are in their feelings about you, my pal number 2. They're reminiscing about the good old days when they had you in their life and how their life was good. But you are definitely remembered for being a loyal individual with the 2 of Cups, okay? For being like an ideal partner. Yeah, we have the 3 of Pentacles, a collaborative individual. You're a great team player. So when like people took you for granted, my pal number 2, because now they're realizing like, especially as you get older, people are starting to realize that who they had in their life that was actually good to them. But when it's already a little too late, okay? Like you were a blessing to these people while they were a lesson to you. So they're realizing this about you, like that you were actually a blessing in their life. You actually had their back. You were really there for them. You actually loved them. Like now that like life is starting to catch up to them, they're realizing how much of a blessing you were and how much of a lesson they were to you. So they know that like the feeling is not mutual. Like if they were to try to reach out to you, you're not gonna be receptive to them, okay? But they definitely remember you as like being somebody who's a great team player with the 3 of Pentacles. So what do people remember about you? We have the 4 of Swords, like calm, cool, and collected energy with the 4 of Swords. This is what I'm getting here. Yeah, like you're remembered for your calm, cool, and collected demeanor, okay? Especially under pressure. What do people remember about you? Wow, we have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're bold and goal getter attitude, guys. I keep saying that because that's what you're remembered for, your drive and your determination, especially with the 3 of Wands being the energy of like action oriented, forging ahead, because the 3 of Wands is like executing your plan, okay? Because it's like right after the 2 of Wands, which is like planning, organizing, and then the 3 of Wands is like executing it, taking like walking towards like a new uncharted territories. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here, and you're remembered for that. Definitely a bold energy here. What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? Wow, we have Taurus, cultivate. We have Taurus twice, so you're definitely resourceful here. And if you are a Taurus and it's your birthday today, happy birthday, okay? Because we are in Taurus season. So with this energy, yeah, you're very resourceful, okay? Your grounded energy would cultivate, like you are somebody, I keep getting like high standards. I keep having like high standards, especially with the Venusian energy here. And that's what people remember you for. What do people remember you for? What do we have here? We have Mercury messages. So we do have Mercury energy because we do have the Magician here. So you could be a Gemini or a Virgo, or could have Taurus in Mercury. Okay. So what people remember you for is your messages, like going back to the high priestess. Something about your teachings, your knowledge, your expertise is something that people remember about you. Like you were always ahead of your time. Like you're definitely, because Mercury is the messenger of gods, like of the gods, okay? So yeah, like, because it's like, and also the Lord of Commerce. So something to do with commerce here, especially with the Taurus energy. You're really good at selling. I feel like you're like you're a salesman. Like some of you could be salesmen here, or you have your own business. You're really amazing at selling, and people remember that about you. You're a hustler. Didn't I say go getter? What do people remember about you? Ooh, we have Mars. Motion. Yes, your drive. This is something that people remember about you. You are a driven individual. You're very focused. You could have Scorpio in your chart as well, or Aries, but I'm getting like heavy on the Scorpio energy because like fix, like you're very focused. Okay, what do people remember about you? Ooh, okay, we have Aries. So maybe you could be an Aries as well, guys, because yeah, you could maybe have Mars in Aries or Scorpio. Okay, or even Taurus, but heavy on like Scorpio or Aries. Okay, and this is like a really great placements because these are like, you know, the signs like the ruling planet, right? So it's like very comfortable. Those signs are very comfortable in like in Mars. Okay, so yeah, that driven energy, that focus, like you take action, you're bold. Okay, you are adventurous, and people remember that about you. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number two. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number two. Bye. Hi, pal three. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number three, you picked the red carnelian crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number three, what do people remember about you? What do people remember about you, my pal number three? What do people remember about you? Pile number three. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles. Your work ethics and your determination. Self mastery. Yeah, like there's something about, yeah, you could definitely be an earth sign here. Yes, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah, like definitely amazing work ethics, dedication, self improvement. That's what you're remembered for. What do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What do people remember about you? We have the King of Wands. Your confidence, your self-assurance are here. Your leadership qualities as well. Some of you, maybe you're the eldest in your family, or you're an only child. I mean, like some of you could be only child. Some of you could be overachievers, high achievers, okay? Like people remember that about you. You're a high achiever, okay? So you could definitely be a Capricorn here, I'm getting, or yeah, like Capricorn, Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but heavy on the Capricorn. So you could be a high achiever. You could also be a Capricorn, Sagittarius, cusper here. But this is what people remember about you. Okay, so like let's say for instance, like school, you always wanted to have the best grade that you could get. Like you wanted to be the highest, okay, the top of your class. That was like a goal for you. Okay, always aiming high, not like mediocre. Like you always wanted to be like the best version of yourself, and people remember that about you. What do people remember about you? Ooh, guys, I can't make it up. Six of Wands. I'm telling you, You like to be recognized for your efforts. You like to be recognized for your skill sets and your talent, and people remember that about you. So I feel like some of you, I'm getting like somebody who has a room full of trophies. You could be an athlete here, and then like you always want to be like the best, like you win like every year, like that's like you're you're remembered for what people remember about you is how competitive you are when it comes to sports, okay? But everything else in life, you're competitive, but not with other people, with yourself. Like you always want to be the best version of yourself in everything that you do, and people remember that about you. That's why we have the Eight of Pentacles. You always aim for excellence, you always aim high, okay? You never go low, always high, okay? And people remember that about you. Yeah, I feel like somebody has a room full of like trophies, diplomas, or certificates, you know, being in the top of your class. Some of you may have been gymnasts here, okay? Yeah, I'm getting like some of you have been gymnasts, okay? So what do people remember about you? We have the Death card. Okay, so this is amazing. Yeah, I feel like some of you, when it comes to your athletic skills, you're very good. We have the self-improvement energy with the Death card. Transformative. Somebody does not want me to speak. They don't want you to know that you're remembered for your greatness here, because we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is like, you know, having a public recognition, but also a very upscale upscale reputation, high honor, okay? And with the Death card, I'm getting like there is this energy of transformative. People remember you for that, like you're always improving, reinventing yourself. What do people remember about you? Yeah, we have the Judgment card. People remember like that you are a great judge of character, you're wise beyond your years, you have a lot of experience. People remember that about you, like you're very experienced. Maybe you had to learn, like you had to grow up fast, like faster than most, and that's what caused you to, that's why I was getting like you're the eldest. The eldest usually have to grow up faster than everybody else, because especially if they come from a single parent household, because they have to be like, you know, sometimes they are being assigned tasks or responsibilities that are not really theirs, but because they're the eldest, it's like they take on that responsibility. So maybe that's why I'm getting like eldest energy here, or the only child. It doesn't have to be single parent household, it could even be like two parents household, okay? It doesn't have to be single parent, but I'm getting like this energy, okay? And people remember that about you, like how you were always independent when you were like younger, or very responsible. We have the Eight of Cups. So you, what people remember about you is that you are emotionally detached from circumstances or situations that are not in alignment with who you are as a person. So you know how to emotionally detach from situations that are not in your best interest. We have the Chariot. Yeah, your drive and determination is something that people remember about you. And whoever doesn't want me to talk, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna keep it in my head. Because this person, like whoever, or the spirit, just keeps coming back. Like they're kind of annoying. Okay, so yeah, with the Chariot, yeah, you're definitely driven and focused, and people remember that about you. You're strong-willed and determined, and you're very committed to yourself. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, it takes a lot of commitment. Like you really have to focus your mind, all your energy into one task, and achieve it to its full potential. And people remember that about you. Like you're very focus oriented. That's why I was getting like somebody who has a lot of diplomas, or have a lot of trophies. I keep getting like a room full of trophies. Like when I tell you trophies, like the whole room is full of trophies. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. It's like as if the room was made for the trophies. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for you, my pal, number 3. And people remember that about you. What do people? Ooh, we have the Seven of Cups. You're definitely remembered for having multiple options and choices in life. And what I'm also getting here with this energy is that you have cultivated an environment for you to attract multiple options and opportunities to you. So people remember that about you, because I feel like because of the fact that, you know, you were the top of your class, you know, you always win the championship, or you're always the MVP or something like that. Okay, this is what I'm getting here with the Seven of Cups, and you created a lot of like opportunities for yourself, and it opens a lot of doors for you, and people remember that about you. Just one card, please, Spirit. What do people remember about you? We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you definitely have a laid back personality too. Like, even though you're a high achiever, high earner, you still have a very laid back, like you're focused, you're calm, okay? You know how to balance these two aspects of yourself. What do people remember about you? Wow, we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Your multitasking abilities. Yeah, like you're the type of person that works really hard. You have a really good time management as well. Because at the end of the day, we all have the same 24 hours. Nobody has 25 hours in a day or 26, right? So it's really comes down to time management and how you use that time to accomplish your goals. And you're remembered for that, because people are like, yo, how do you do it? How do you do that? How did you accomplish this? How did you accomplish that? But it's really comes down to your time management skills. Okay, so what do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What do people remember about you? Just one. Thank you. We have the Five of Cups. You see, the Five of Cups wanted to come out earlier, and I put it back in the deck, and they came out again. So there's something about sadness or crying over spilled milk, but I don't feel like that's what you're remembered for, okay? You're not remembered for, your disappointment or your heartbreaks. You're remembered for how you handle those disappointment and heartbreak. Like, you're remembered as like you're not a like I'm definitely getting like you're not a sore loser. Okay, you're not the type of person that's going to whine or cry because they lost, or like make a big fuss. Okay, you're remembered for being like, strong-willed, okay, and resilient. What do people remember about? Oh, okay. We have Taurus. And if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Okay. Yes. Okay. Strong. Like, this is like definitely in alignment with this energy with the Eight of Pentacles, your dedication, self-improvement, self-mastery. That's what people remember about you, how you have like mastered yourself, mastered your skills. Okay. You really, I don't know why I'm getting Chris Brown, because I know Chris Brown is a Taurus, but like, yeah, Chris Brown definitely Eight of Pentacles energy, okay? Because he's skilled at multiple things, not just one thing, and two of Pentacles. So you could definitely be like maybe like the same birthday as him, or maybe you really love Chris Brown. But with the I'm not temperance, with the hierophant, there's something about you that people remember. Is like your values. You are in alignment with your values, but you're also value to yourself. Like, you are somebody who is like very much in a position of like a guru. Like, you see, whoever is trying to stop me from talking, they're like, my mind is like, the words are not coming out right. But there is an energy about you, like the self mastery with the hierophant, that people like remember you for. Okay, so you're very focused in methodical in your approach, so slow and steady. There's something about you that's slow and steady. Like, you take one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Okay, and you're very dedicated. People remember that about you. And you're definitely a guru or a master at your craft. You've mastered yourself, because we do have the Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're remembered for your generosity. You're very resourceful, but also you have a generous spirit. Like, you don't mind giving back, or you don't mind like helping other people. Okay, like, you're not stingy. What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Wow, Ace of Swords. You're the truth. You're honest in your communication with the Ace of Swords. What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Whoever is sending me those negative energies. This person or this energy. Like, holy man. You don't go do something else with your time. Like, dang. We have the Eight of Wands. Action oriented. You're bold. You're remembered for that. because the Eight of Wands is all about forward action, forward movement, bold action as well, daring action. There's also butterflies here, like transformative energy. You're remembered for that. And you're also remembered for being genuine with the Ace of Swords, for being truthful in your communication, being clear, outspoken as well. Okay. So what do people remember about you? We have the Queen of Cups, emotionally intelligent. And I think the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups came out for all three piles. So just like Kings or Queen of Cups came out. So that means like emotional intelligence. People remember that about you. You're very wise beyond your years, especially at a younger age. Very mature. That's what I was getting, like the eldest in the family or the only child. It's either or. Like I'm getting like, even if you like, or like you're the only girl or the only boy or something like that. We're like, wherever you are in the hierarchy in your family, like I'm getting like you were mature for your age or you had to grow up faster. So what do people remember about you? We have the King of Swords. Yeah, your mental agility, mental clarity. You're very smart. Okay, maybe some of you graduated with honors and people remember that about you. And I'm not even surprised if you did, because I'm getting like high achiever, high earner type of energy for you, my pal number 3. And people remember that about you, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. That's why I keep getting like that room. I keep seeing a room full of trophies. That's what I keep seeing, full of trophies. So what do people remember about you? We have the Two of Pentacles again. Guys, you are multi-talented, very skilled at what you do. But you have more than one skill. That's why I was getting like Chris Brown, because Chris Brown could sing, he could dance, he could act. Okay, that's multiple skills. All right. So what do people remember about you? Ooh, we have the Tower. You could be a Scorpio here. Okay, we have Scorpio. We have Taurus. What else do we have? We have Scorpio twice, so you could definitely be a Scorpio here. Yeah, the what people remember about you is like you're unpredictable. Okay, there's many layers to you. Like the moment that people think that they know everything about you, boom, you come out like there's another level that is unlocked. Okay, so what do people remember about you? What do people remember about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Okay, we have Taurus. Cultivate. Taurus came out for pile number 2 as well, but we are in Taurus season. And if you are a Taurus, I did say that earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Happy birthday, okay? Taurus is coming through heavy. Okay, that's why I was getting Chris Brown, guys. You're like, that's what people remember about you. Like you're a very cultured individual, very resourceful individual too. Okay, very like having high standards for yourself. And we have Jupiter, abundance. Maybe you have Taurus in Jupiter. Very abundant here. Abundance of wealth and knowledge. Yeah, this is what people remember about you. Yeah, because we also have the Seven of Pentacles, right? No, Seven of Cups. That's all, a lot of like options and opportunities. What do people remember about you? Wow, we have Aries. Some of you could be Aries, Taurus cuspers, don't have to be, but your will set, like your willpower with Aries act. You could be like a business owner, a boss, but you're definitely a high achiever. That's something that people remember about you. You're a high achiever. Okay. What do people remember about you? What do we have here? We have Ascendant, Entrance. I heard you were always the first to ever do it, the first to venture to uncharted territories. That's the energy that I'm getting here. People remember you for being always being the first or being bold. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.